After the second consecutive 7-9 season, things need to change for the Washington Redskins. It was also the third straight year the franchise finished third in the NFC East, and it's becoming impossible to ignore the fans' outcries for change. While most of the blame has been pinned on team president Bruce Allen, head coach Jay Gruden also isn't the most popular guy in town. The Redskins are going to keep Gruden for 2019, but just how hot is his seat? Bleacher Report says it's scorching hot. There might be a little bit of extra rope for Gruden because of Alex Smith's injury, but Case Keenum isn't a bad replacement, and it's not as though that team is devoid of talent. The organization has endured a lot of bad press of late, so it's easy to see owner Daniel Snyder, who's never held on to a head coach this long, cleaning house in the case of an ugly season. The question might be if Gruden even survives another so-so campaign. He's never put together a double-digit win season, and he's got 0 playoff victories in 5 years. Can he afford a 6th? Considering a recent report from 106.7 The Fan in D.C. that Gruden wasn't consulted on free agent signings ahead of a lame duck season, I wouldn't count on it. Gruden made the playoffs just once, in 2015, when the Redskins finished first in the NFC East at 9-7. The Redskins then lost to the Green Bay Packers in the wild-card round, 35-18. While 2018 was another disappointing year, Coach Gruden had to deal with quite an extensive list of challenges. The Redskins had over 20 players on injured reserve, good for the most in the NFL. Both of his top quarterbacks went down for the season with broken legs, half of his offensive line was on injured reserve with various ailments, and he's had to deal with trouble off of the field as well. In November, cornerback Josh Norman went off on the fans, saying that they don't really care about the team. Just weeks later, the Redskins faced national backlash for their decision to claim troubled linebacker Reuben Foster off of waivers just days after he was arrested in Florida. In December, linebacker Mason Foster was exposed on social media after screenshots of him ripping the fans and the franchise were spread around. Safety Monty Nicholson was arrested after a drunken beating he inflicted on a man in Virginia, and DJ Swaringer was released on Christmas Eve after he made critical remarks about defensive coordinator Greg Manuski's play calls during the Redskins' loss to the Tennessee Titans in Week 16. Sure, all of these incidents aren't good enough excuses for Gruden to keep his job, but it shows just how tough things have been. Either way, 2019 is a different year, and the Redskins have a chance to win back fans by executing later this month in the NFL Draft.